Hello peeps and welcome back to the best player career mode channel here on YouTube. Today, with a non-player career mode, today we are delving into a manager career mode here with Arsenal. FIFA has just updated to Title Update 7 and there are a bunch of mods available. And we always do player career mode, like we are the best player career mode channel here on YouTube. I stand by that, that's why we intro every video with that. But why not expand to be the best career mode channel here on YouTube? And I thought we'll start with Arsenal. It's the team I support, it's the team I've loved my whole life, it's the team I know the most. If this series does well, maybe we'll just do a year or two of Arsenal, and if this series does well and you guys enjoy career mode as well as player career mode, maybe then we could do like a road to glory with a lower down team and stuff like that. We have a bunch of mods loaded. If you do want to know how to install mods, we have a video on this channel. We also have a Discord you can join, link in the description. If you have any modding questions, feel free to ask over there. We have the first transfer window turned off. Again, we have a bunch of mods loaded and we are at the beginning of this season. The first three matches are Newcastle, Crystal Palace, and Manchester City. It's gonna be an interesting one, of course, in the Europa League, and it should be a very fun series. I've been loving FIFA 23 this year with mods. The mods are incredible this year, and I'm excited to see them, how they play out in a career mode, manager mode style gameplay. We have the information career mode mod. If you don't know what that is, it basically makes everything realistic, from transfers to squads to gameplay, everything about it. We have player faces, we have kits, we have TV logos, scoreboards will be introduced soon as well. We have so much. If you guys watch our Play Career Mode series, you'll know all the mods we use anyway, and we're putting that all into a manager mode. So like I say, first transfer window is off. So let me know players to scout ready for January. They're all up to date. We have the likes of Trossard on the left. We have Jorginho, Killro, stuff like that. So there may be a few missing. Like I'm pretty sure we've loaned out Marquinhos now and stuff like that. There may be some loans that aren't fully up to date, but everything should, in theory, be updated, which is very, very nice. But yeah, let me know some transfers, some players to scout for the transfer window come January. We're going to try to keep it as realistic as possible here with the Gunners. Like I say, it's the team I support, and it'll be nice to win them some trophies. They're on the way to winning trophies in real life, so we'll see if we can do it with them here today as well. I can't remember the last time we've done... I mean, we had a Wrexham, welcome to Wrexham career mode at the beginning of FIFA, but again, that was with no mods and stuff. I wasn't really feeling it, but with mods, I'm so down for a career mode. And I thought we'd start with Arsenal. I know a lot of you guys know I support Arsenal. I thought we'd start with Arsenal because I want to test the waters. This is like a tester career mode series. If you guys really enjoy it, we can do a full-on career mode series with another team after this series, ladies and gentlemen. Going to go to team management here. And actually, I want to play the 4-2-3-1 formation. And we'll see what we can do. Jesus is a bit tired. You know what? He's injured in real life. Let's start with Eddie Nketiah. Your defense is in trouble. We'll see how he goes. Martinelli on the left. Saka on the right with Gabriel and Saliba. Thomas Partey with Xhaka. Should we give Jorginho his debut, or should he come off the... Maybe we'll bring him off the bench. We'll ease him in off the bench, potentially. And I think that is a very nice team. A lot of room to grow, this Arsenal team. But it's not a bad way to start off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you are excited and are ready for some career mode on the channel. If you want to see us do more of this, of course, Sky Sports Premier League as Arsenal take on Newcastle. Sleeves rolled up. Ladies and gentlemen of the Readings Kid YouTube channel, I will wait. I'll sit here. I'll wait. You know what I'm waiting for. Subscribe. Now. Bunch of bums. They got the Anthem jackets on, of course, one of my favourite mods in which we had to keep. Look at that tifo. Zeus, he's not even starting, but he's got the phone out. He's making calls, ladies and gentlemen. You should see a bunch of new game faces, all looking lovely. This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got to get a zoom in. We do have realistic camera mods as well, as you can very well see. Get that zoom cranked. I mean, we can really get into the action if you guys want. Not that zoomed in? Okay, I got you. Go with A. I know some of you guys prefer it more zoomed out. Some of you prefer it more zoomed in. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal vs Newcastle to kick off the Premier League season. I'm interested and excited to test out this new information gameplay mod as well, which I've not played around with just yet. We need to change Jorginho's kit number. That's one thing I forgot to do. It's number 20. we need to change that. Anything else you see that you think we should change, let me know, whether it's tactics, transfers, or whatever, just to make it that more realistic. Anything else you see, let me know, and we'll see if we can sort it out. We've got no radar on, no player names on in the bottom corners. Again, to add to that realism, we're going to try to play some nice possession-based football. Saka switching to Martinelli. Down to Zinchenko. Let's take it back, survey the scene, and try pick Newcastle apart here. Here's Nketiah up to Gabriel Martinelli. Helped out by Granit Xhaka. Nice back heel. To Kieran Tierney. Zinchenko starting, of course. Now cross goes in. Defender on him, and it's out of play, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. It's different, of course. We're used to player careers, but I think we should expand. You know, I love player careers, but I also love manager modes. And we should expand and be the best career mode channel here on YouTube. Not just player career, I think. Are the team really forcing themselves ahead just yet in this one? Both pretty even. Back and forth, a lot of the play in the middle of the pitch. Is Martinelli out to Zinchenko. Trying to squeeze in the captain, Martin Odegaard. Touching shot. First shot on target. Great save, Nick Pope. And Arsenal will take the corner. Bukayo Saka will have this one. Try to get it into the box. Gabriel's there, way too short. And it's hit off the hand of the Newcastle defender, or midfielder, in this case. And Arsenal have a chance to go 1-0 up with a penalty. Who's the penalty taker with no Jesus? Maybe Saka stepping up as it hits off the hand of Almiron. A poor penalty to give away for Newcastle. And Bukayo Saka steps up potentially for the first goal of the season for the Gunners. It's Bukayo Saka vs Nick Pope. England vs England. He goes left, and as does Nick Pope. And a great save from the goalkeeper. Saka really missing his opportunity there. There's Jorginho with the Arsenal gaffer. New man from Chelsea waiting to make his debut. Potentially today here at the Emirates Stadium. Another corner in, headed out as far as Eddie Nketiah, who 2 shots for Arsenal, none for Newcastle so far. 50-50 possession. Bad defensive error there as the defenders missed the ball from the goal kick. Martinelli manages to hold on to it, but not for long. Thomas Partey forced to try and win it back for the Gunners, and does. Xhaka missed place pass. Half-time approaching, still 0-0 here at the Emirates. Here's Nketiah setting up for a potential long shot, goes for it. Right at the end of the half to try forge Arsenal ahead. That one goes wide though, and I think we're going to go to the break here. 0-0 again. More shots for Arsenal. None really challenging except for the penalty, of course, which was saved by the goalkeeper. Half-time, it's 0-0. All square at the Emirates. 2 substitutions from Arsenal here, the home team. There you can see the new man, Jorginho, from London rivals Chelsea, making his Arsenal debut to kick off the Premier League season. Gabriel Jesus also comes up top for Eddie Nketiah, who couldn't really get into that first half for the Arsenal. Had a couple chances here and there, but none really challenging the goalkeeper. We'll see if Gabriel Jesus can do any different here today. And see if Jorginho can impress the home fans on his debut. A lot of questions about Jorginho joining. There was rumours of Caicedo and potentially Declan Rice and other midfielders. They ended up with Jorginho, so we'll see how he does for Arsenal this season. Got to make a good impression on the fans coming from a rival team, that's for sure. As Maguire Almiron again charging down this right side. Gabriel is there. Can't keep it on. It's a corner to Newcastle. Been rather quiet this game so far. Taking the corner. Short to Almiron. Now in the box is Willock, former Arsenal man himself. Pass intercepted by Thomas Partey, but one back by Callum Wilson. On his right foot, goes for goal. Top corner. Aaron Ramsdale had absolutely no chance. And the away team Newcastle strike first here today at the Emirates Stadium and find themselves 1-0 up against Arsenal. Big, big goal for the away team. Lovely footwork by Callum Wilson. Thomas Partey should have got rid of the ball. Held on to a bit too much. Lovely finish. Top corner. Aaron Ramsdale. Pick that one out, my friend. You can see what it means to Wilson and Eddie Howe here. Big 3 points away from home on the cards against a title contender in Arsenal is always a massive result. Arsenal can fight back though. Is Martinelli from kickoff, the Brazilian, down this left-hand side, cutting up onto his right foot, trying to lay off Jesus, who's just caught behind Bruno. It's not how Arsenal would have expected to start this season, that's for sure. They'd want to come in here at home with all 3 points. Right now find themselves 1-0 down, and Newcastle on the attack again, looking to double. Did you subscribe? Did you subscribe? You subscribed, right? You subscribed? Because I'm back. I was already in this video. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm back. Subscribe. Now. 63%. Don't make me come back. Subscribe. In what I'm sure they're hoping will be a title contending season. Here's Jesus up to Martin Odegaard again, going for goal. Sliced at the ball. And the keeper saves it, but it hits off Matt Target's arm. And yet again, Bukayo Saka earns himself a penalty. Will Jesus potentially step up now that he's on? Bukayo Saka stepped up, trying to redeem himself for this one. Missed a penalty in the first half. This time goes the opposite side. And this time gets the goal. Equalising 1-1 here at the Emirates Stadium. Missed the first, made the second. And Arsenal find themselves level square once again. Confidence on that young man to step up after missing a penalty in the first half. You earn a penalty again. Usually players shy away from it and let someone else take it instead, as Trossard makes his Arsenal debut here today as well. Come off the bench with 20 minutes left for Gabriel Martinelli. Mane's been strong down the left-hand side. Been really, really strong at getting in behind the defence, much like Almiron has down this right-hand side. Party goes short to Bukayo Saka, who was looking for a wonder strike there. That would have sent the crowd into a frenzy if that would have somehow wiggled its way through the defence. Is Joelinton attacking? Lovely through ball. Almiron one-on-one. Ramsdale has to make his body big there and force a massive save as Newcastle almost snuck ahead again with an amazing counter-attack there. Caught Arsenal by surprise and almost caught them a goal down there. Overlap and run. Here's Ben White. Goes for the early cross, and Jesus is going to have a real hard time winning any headers against his tall, strong Newcastle defence. Thomas Partey now, edge of the box, goes for goal, finds himself open. And there goes the full-time whistle. First strike by Callum Wilson for Newcastle. Put them ahead in the first half. But Bukayo Saka's penalty means this one ends 1-1 between Arsenal and Newcastle. Both teams taking home a point to kick off the Premier League campaign. I think it's a big point for Newcastle. Arsenal, however, probably expected just a little bit more from their players. 1-1 then. Not the way we expected to start, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments down below how you like the commentary style. Do you prefer it to be like normal, like we're just talking, playing the game, or do you prefer it to be more of a commentary style, like we done with the second half of that match, much more like a commentary style? Let me know in the comments down below what you prefer. But I think for this episode, we're going to go for the commentary style. You can see Sambi Lokonga on loan to Crystal Palace, making his well, maybe not his debut, but he's starting against his parent club Arsenal here. Eduardo up top, Zaha Ayew. Interesting team. Should we make any changes to ours? Criminal on the channel, man. Especially that it's Arsenal as well. Like, again, in future, we may do like a road to glory, but the fact that it's Arsenal is awesome. Premier League action from Selhurst Park. Lovely looking stadium here tonight as Crystal Palace take on London rivals Arsenal. Sambi Lokonga making his appearance here. First game against his home, his parent club at Arsenal. Of course, out on loan to Crystal Palace for the season. Nice passing here by Arsenal. Bukayo Saka. Ball kind of got away from him there. Ben White picks it back up, though. Back into Saka. Here's Xhaka. Over to Gabriel Martinelli now on his right foot. Miles out. Don't know what he was thinking with an effort from that distance. Bukayo Saka now. Got the goal for Arsenal in their last match out from the penalty spot. After missing his first penalty, stepped up to take the second and got the goal, which meant Arsenal get 1 point in their opener. Is Jordan Ayew on the right side for Crystal Palace. Managed to keep that one in just about. Zinchenko still on him. Still on the ball is Ayew. Here's Edouard alongside him. Edge of the box now as Xhaka reaches in and managed to get the ball. I thought. Referee says no. He got the man. And Hudson Edouard steps up to take the penalty. In a rather dangerous area here for Crystal Palace. Jordan Ayew also over the ball. Steps over the ball. Edouard goes for goal. And what a free kick it was for Hudson Edouard as Arsenal once again find themselves a goal down here in the Premier League. Not the start they wanted. Amazing kits from Crystal Palace. Fantastic kit designs this season. Jordan Ayew steps over. Edouard looked confident as that one sails over the wall. Didn't do too much jump in the wall. You can see they just stay stacked. Maybe if they jump, Bukayo Saka maybe could have got his head to it. Ramsdale easily beat on that one. Fantastic free kick. And what a start for the home team, Crystal Palace. 2 games, 2 times Arsenal have gone a goal down to start this Premier League campaign. Not going to be the way Arteta expected the start of this season to go. I'm pretty sure as Martinelli goes down in the box, and I think Arsenal have got another penalty. They do indeed. They had 2 last match because of 2 handballs. This one is not a handball. This one's clear as day. What is Klein doing? Martinelli cutting inside. You can see Nathaniel Klein just took him down. No need, especially when you're 1-0 up. Absolutely no need for it whatsoever. Bukayo Saka missed one and scored one. Last time out. Will he go left? Will he go right? He goes right the way he scored against Newcastle, and he's missed again. He's now 1 for 3 on the season. And you've got to start to think, will they continue to give him the penalties, or will they let someone else, maybe a Jesus, take it, Martinelli take it, as he's missed his 2nd of the season. Big opportunity for Arsenal straight away to come back, and absolutely blundered. Thomas Partey into Gabriel Jesus on his right foot. Finesse shot again off target. It's been happening a lot of Arsenal this season. Their shots are just not really challenging the goalkeeper as much as they would like. Jesus up to Bukayo Saka. Back to Gabriel Jesus, dribbling around the edge of the box. Is tackled, and a potential counter-attack for Crystal Palace here. Arsenal just not really holding on to the ball all that well in this one. Saliba's pushed up. Chip through ball. It's Edouard vs Gabriel. Edouard's got in behind Gabriel here. Big opportunity for Hudson Edouard, who doubles his advantage. Doubles the lead for Crystal Palace, making it 2-0 against the Gunners, who have Manchester City on the horizon. They'd want to get 3 points before going into that match, that's for sure. And right now, it's not looking likely as they drop 2-0 down. Lovely chip through ball. Gabriel just messing about with it. Hudson Edouard showing his strength, showing his size. And what goal-scoring prowess. Lovely finish. And Arteta is not pleased with that one bit, ladies and gentlemen, as Crystal Palace make it 2-0 against Arsenal. Martinelli again. Arsenal seem to go down this left-hand side to start off the match once they've conceded. Martinelli in the box now, and you have to be doing better there. When you're 2-0 down, you have got to be doing better there. When you have that sort of opportunity, and that one goes well wide of the target. For Crystal Palace, as Edouard, I think, was in an offside position there. Zinchenko's holding onto the arm. He went down after a challenge, and I think he may have to come off at half-time. He's not looking too good. Holding onto the arm as he's walking about. Here goes Gabriel Jesus. Again, down to Gabriel Martinelli now, running in behind the edge of the box. Goes for goal, and now there's a decent opportunity. Great save by the goalkeeper, though. Arsenal, from corners, haven't really been too dangerous, and continue to be not too dangerous. Edgar keeps it alive. His Saliba edge of the box of all people. As that one sails over the bar. Still 2-0 to Crystal Palace going into this second half. Couple substitutions warming up on the touchline for Arsenal. I see Jorginho. We see Trossard. Emile Smith-Rowe also warming up. Some attacking options for Mikel Arteta's side. Here is Gabriel Martinelli again, this time in the box. And this one again over the bar. Terrible wasted opportunity. Double sub for the Gunners. Martinelli been a real danger man for Arsenal, getting all the opportunities but not scoring them. They keep going over or wide. Trossard comes on the left-hand side. Emile Smith-Rowe gets his first appearance of the season on the right-hand side for Bukayo Saka, who's had a rather quiet game for the away team. Here's Granit Xhaka making a run in behind the defence on his left foot, on his favoured left foot. And again, they get the opportunities, but the shots are just not going on target. Plenty of opportunities for Arsenal, and none of them. The fact that they've scored none yet with all these opportunities is crazy. Gabriel Jesus setting free Trossard. Again, half volley over the bar. It's the story for Arsenal right now in this second half. Chance after chance after chance. Missed opportunity after missed opportunity. Every shot is going wide or over the bar, not even challenging the goalkeeper, which is just shocking from Arsenal right now. Zaha twisting, turning Sambi with a long shot, trying to score against the Gunners. I think a hand was touched there. Edouard with 2 goals is not going to get that hat-trick as he goes off. Martin Odegaard. A lot of play down this left-hand side for Arsenal. Xhaka intercepted as he enters the box, making a lot of late runs. Is Granit Xhaka in his new play style for Arsenal. Smith-Rowe barely had a touch down this right-hand side as Arsenal again look to the left. Here is Trossard. Trying to get something going here against Nathaniel Klein. Went a bit too much, I think he did. Ketchia warming up on the sidelines. Maybe see a late change for Gabriel Jesus, who's just been shut out of this game entirely, like we've just seen there. Really not been able to make an impact in this one at all. I think Arsenal maybe made a mistake taking off Martinelli. Was their go-to man for all the attacks down the left-hand side. Trossard had a couple. Here come Crystal Palace again down the right-hand side. Nice block there by Saliba, though. Corner given, and yes, Jesus is off. And Ketcher on to end this one. White wins the header. Trossard up there all alone for Arsenal with 10 minutes left to play. It's Trossard vs Nathaniel Klein who's got the speed. Trossard remains in front, cuts back on his right foot. I think he should have just shot on his left. I think he should have just shot on his left across goal. Made it too difficult for himself. Hoofed up by Crystal Palace. And this one ends 2-0. A massive 3 points for the home side here. The fans at Selhurst Park. Former Arsenal legend Patrick Vieira shakes the hand of current Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta as Crystal Palace get a massive, massive, massive 3 points here today. All thanks to that man right there. Hudson Edouard gets the brace. The first coming from an amazing free kick. The second from a counter-attacking strike in behind. And those home fans are going home extremely happy. As for Arsenal, a draw and a loss with Manchester City on the horizon. This one ends 2-0. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not. Holy, this gameplay mod is incredible. It makes it so realistic, but god damn, it's hard to score. It's hard to defend. Like, it makes it challenging. That's for sure, ladies and gentlemen. To end off the episode, Arsenal vs Man City. So much for a title charge. I was hoping we was going to have a title charge. Just like real life. Oh my goodness. I like it. Hopefully you guys like the challenge as well. Erling Haaland. Oh. On the Tifo here at the Emirates Stadium. Welcome one and all to Sky Sports Premier League Live as Arsenal take on Manchester City. Pep Guardiola vs Mikel Arteta, his former assistant manager and in Manchester. Arsenal so far without a win, sitting on 1 point in the league. Manchester City have 2 from 2, are top of the table with 6 points. It's going to be incredibly hard for the Gunners here today as they line up with a 4-4-1-1 formation. Takahiro Tomiyasu getting his first start of the season in this one alongside Kieran Tierney. Trossard gets his first start with new man Jorginho as Gabriel Martinelli moves to the striker position with Gabriel Jesus. As for Manchester City, then setting up with a 4-3-3 with Ederson in goal. Back four of Kyle Walker, Laporte, Ruben Diaz, and Cancelo. Gundogan, Rodri, and Kevin De Bruyne in the middle with a front three of Riyad Mahrez, Erling Haaland, and Phil Foden. Incredibly strong team for Manchester City, as we are all expecting. Hopefully an entertaining one for you at home here today for you neutrals. It's Arsenal, it's Manchester City, and it's live. Home fans getting behind the Arsenal team here today in a tough fixture. Trossard's first start on the left-hand side. Jorginho's first start in the middle. It's a beautiful look at Emirates Stadium as Manchester City get things kicked off here today. Arteta, for his sake, should have had a very strong, I think, team talk with the team before this one. Again, coming in to this one with a loss and a draw to their name. It's not the way they wanted to start. Quick start here for Arsenal. Trossard on the right side goes for goal. Hounded by Kyle Walker, though. Going nowhere. Header one, though. Odegaard to Martinelli. As the shot goes wide. Quick start for Arsenal. You can see Arteta very active on the sideline, as always. Pass intercepted. Trossard to Martinelli. Interesting to see Martinelli play in the striker position. He's been a real danger man for Arsenal so far this season on that left-hand side. Not scored yet, but been getting a lot of opportunities down the left wing, cutting in on the defenders, winning penalties, winning free kicks. Be interesting to see how he does through the middle with Nketiah and Jesus on the bench. Plenty of attacking options for Arsenal as Phil Foden pushes up, and Saliba had to intercept that one, and did, as Erling Haaland was making the crucial run in behind. Here's Bukayo Saka. Only player to score for Arsenal so far this season, and came from the penalty spot, of course. They've still not scored from open play. Still, Saka now gets taken down. And surprisingly, Arsenal do not get the free kick. I think the players were waving. Arteta was waving. They didn't want the advantage. They wanted the free kick, but the referee's whistle stayed silent as he played the advantage. Did not give the free kick, even though the Arsenal players were lobbying. They wanted the free kick instead of the advantage. They stopped playing to get the free kick, but nothing was given. How do you even defend Haaland? He's quick, he's tall, he's strong. He's in the box here. Saliba. He's going to make a career out of that, I tell you. Those crucial interceptions really, really help save you against a striker like Erling Haaland. Lovely ball from the captain, Odegaard. Finds Gabriel Martinelli on his left foot. It was going over. Ederson helped it go over for a corner, but I'm pretty sure that one was going over anyway. Terrible finishing from Arsenal this season. Really terrible. Terrible corners too. Just everything offensively so far for Arsenal this season. Nothing's going their way except for this. 3 matches, and in all 3 matches, they've earned a penalty. 2 from handballs, 2 from Martinelli going down. He faked the shot here. He got dragged down by Rodri. Pep Guardiola is not happy with that one at all. It's a penalty kick. And new man, Jorginho, steps up, potentially for his first goal in an Arsenal shirt. Saka, of course, missed 2. And Jorginho scores in his first start for the Gunners here. Of course, from the penalty spot. He's made a career out of doing that himself. Great penalty taker. Arsenal finally, for the first time this season, lead in a Premier League match at home against Manchester City. Well, he's cool, he's calm, and he's collected. Is Jorginho from the penalty spot. If there's one man to score a penalty, it would be him on this team. Saka, of course, scored 1, missed 2 now this season. Step down from that one. Let Jorginho take it. And clearly the right call as Jorginho slots it past Ederson to give Arsenal the lead. Through to Gundogan. Saliba backing off, backing off, backing off. Ball made it to Phil Foden. What a save from Aaron Ramsdale. Kick in from Manchester City. Header 1 on. Ramsdale holds on. Quick distribution. Lovely throw to Bukayo Saka. As the left back has pushed up. Cancelo's in hot pursuit. Bukayo Saka in behind. Maybe a touch too much as Martinelli in the box finds Martinelli. So close. All it needed was a touch from the Brazilian. But the touch was not there. Tierney going on a run. Lovely dribbling from the left back through 2 Manchester City defenders. He has no one in support here with him. I don't think he expected to get this far. Finally finds Martin Odegaard, the captain, whose shot is blocked. Lovely run from Kieran Tierney, though. That's what Arsenal need more of. That is what Arsenal need more of. Odegaard from the edge of the box. Great save, Ederson. And the half-time whistle is called. 1-0 to the home team from that man, Jorginho, courtesy of the penalty kick spot. Half-time sub made for Arsenal seems to be a theme for Arteta, as Leandro Trossard comes off for Gabriel Jesus. It looks like Martinelli's back out to the left-hand side with Gabriel Jesus down the middle. Pass looking for Haaland. Tierney gets there first. And luckily for Arsenal, there was a foul in there as Erling Haaland using his strength. A bit too much strength there against the left back. Lovely passing from Arsenal. Jesus laying off the captain. Martin Odegaard one-on-one, and finally they've done it. They've doubled their advantage. And they've scored from open play as the captain, the Norwegian, the skipper, Martin Odegaard puts Arsenal 2-0 to the good. Lovely through ball by Jesus. That is what he does for this Arsenal team. Helps out the attackers, the wingers, in behind the defence. Lovely finish, composed finish from Martin Odegaard there. One-on-one with Ederson, with Kyle Walker trailing. And you can see what it means to the home team as they go 2-0 up. Draw to Newcastle. A loss to Crystal Palace. They were not favourites even at home here against Manchester City. Everyone was writing them off after their start to the Premier League campaign. But that is what Arsenal do. They prove the doubters wrong. And that is exactly what they're doing. Coming back for more as Bukayo Saka through and go again. Jesus, great pass. But he just strayed offside. Kick laid off for Haaland. Heavy touch. Jorginho. Crucial tackle. Starting a counter-attack. I need to stop saying crucial on commentary as I keep whistling. But here goes Gabriel Jesus in behind against his former team. One-on-one with Ederson. And what a save it was. What a save. What an opportunity. Arsenal with half an hour left to play could have been 3-0 up. Great run from Jesus. Even better save though. Martin Odegaard, sorry. Here's Martinelli on this left-hand side. Kieran Tierney now. Some players in the box. Tries to find Jesus. It's blocked by Laporte. And Jesus will be kicking himself for that against his former team as well. To score a goal like that, to make it 3-0 with half an hour left to play, that gives you huge, huge confidence. As Phil Foden pushes the ball up to Kevin De Bruyne in the box, and that one goes out for a throw-in. Wins the ball back for Arsenal. Lovely dribbling out on that right-hand side to get past the defence. Is now in the box, needs to find the cutback. He does. Gabriel Martinelli's there. And a save by Ederson. He's conceded 2, but he's also made some incredible saves for Manchester City. Could have been a lot worse than 2-0 if it wasn't for the goalkeeper. Kyle Walker intercepted by Gabriel. Arsenal have done a fantastic job in containing Haaland. You can see Man City starting to push up now. Manchester City know they need a goal now more than ever. And Kevin De Bruyne thought he was the one to get it. Arsenal got a bit more defensive cover with Thomas Partey checking in for Granit Xhaka. It was Jorginho middle of the pitch. Around Kevin De Bruyne up to Jesus. As Bukayo Saka in support. Finds a way to Ødegaard. Here is Jesus trying to find Thomas Partey running through. And Kyle Walker, again, one of the faster defenders, tracking back, helping out. Lovely through ball by Erling Haaland, doing the creating instead of the scoring, as the captain Gundogan gets a comeback goal in this one. Erling Haaland, lovely through ball. Gundogan, lovely finish. And this game is on in the final 10 minutes here as Manchester City try to force their way back into it. Arsenal will not be happy with a 2-0 bottle lead if they end up losing out on 2 extra points in this one. Ødegaard, dispossessed now more than ever. If you're Arsenal, you just want to hold on to that ball. If you have the ball, you know Manchester City cannot score. They cannot equalise. Jesus, lovely turn on the defender to wrap it up. He's hit the post. Rebound, he's missed. It falls to Bukayo Saka, who takes it up to the corner, has De Bruyne on him. Jesus, another massive opportunity missed. Tries to touch it around the defender. Oh, he's dispossessed. And what an opportunity for the ex-Manchester City star. 2 massive opportunities for him against his former club. Could have written this game off, could have ended it. And could have celebrated in front of the home fans instead. It's a nervous 60 seconds as the ball gets played over. Gabriel headers back to Ramsdale. Very smart defending. And the full-time whistle is called, ladies and gentlemen. Arsenal get their first victory, their first 3 points of the season at home against Manchester City. Lovely result for them. Big performance from the team. First goal from Jorginho from the penalty spot. That man, the captain, Martin Ødegaard, gets the go-ahead goal and ended up getting the winning goal here today as Arsenal can celebrate. This one ends Arsenal 2, Manchester City. I accidentally closed the game by accident instead of OBS. OBS crashed. I meant to close OBS. I closed the game. But it brings us to the end of the episode anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you have enjoyed a manager career mode on the channel. Hopefully you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and you are excited for more. The gameplay mod that we have on is insane. It takes some getting used to, but at least we got our first win. Let me know if you enjoyed the commentary as well, and we'll catch you on the next one. Much of us always, take care and peace.
I never want us to burn down.